Religious Intolerance, America and the World, A History of Forgetting and Remembering, by John Corrigan. Published by University of Chicago Press. Introduction. Religious Intolerance, Trauma, and the International. Concord and Contention. James Madison in 1785 characterized religious freedom as the luster to our country. Americans since have celebrated it continuously. The collective voice of a mammoth catalog of speeches, sermons, articles, and textbooks for over 200 years has extolled the national history of religious concord. That voice tells a story of a brilliant realized ideal at the core of American identity. The history of religious intolerance in America has proven less fascinating to Americans. Except for the protests of those who have suffered it, or the occasional critical observer, fewer have recognized it. It has not been the topic of speeches or the stuff of textbooks. Americans have labored instead to forget the national history of religious intolerance. It interferes with faith in a past characterized by religious harmony. It is a painful and messy history which, if taken seriously, opens a Pandora's box of trauma. The unforeseen election of Donald Trump in 2016, on a wave of support from evangelical Christians, brought the issue of religious intolerance into the foreground of national discussion. Trump's core campaign proposal to end Muslim immigration figured prominently in the ensuing national debate. But equally as important was the decade-long rising tide of Christians' complaints that they were in fact the most persecuted group in America. Driven partly by bitterness over their own political losses involving same-sex marriage, among other issues, they prevailed upon the new administration to rescue them. Trump's Attorney General Jeff Sessions certified their complaints as legitimate when he created the Religious Liberty Task Force in 2018. During a political season full of surprises, white Christians' sudden willingness to define America as an intolerant nation stood out for its irony. Evangelical Protestants and their allies had dominated the culture. They had practiced intolerance toward many religious groups over 2 centuries. In the new Trump era, Christian conservatives who complained that they were persecuted evinced a sense that their cultural standing was in decline. Though they historically had been reluctant over 200 years to see their religious competitors as victims, now, imagining themselves fallen from power, they pictured their own victimhood with luminous clarity. Americans forgot about intolerance and then remembered it. Or so it appeared. That drama of forgetting and remembering in fact emerged out of complex historical circumstances that involved much more than mere expediency in national politics. It was grounded in early American history and took on its characteristic.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?